Hey fam, it is I, Coach Raneir Pollard, and I am here with a 30-minute body weight workout. No equipment necessary, just bring your wonderful self and get ready to sweat. All right, let's get started by mobilizing this body with a gentle warm-up. I'm gonna start off with some X-jacks, stepping side to side. Now let me warn you, I have a lot of plyometrics planned for today's workout. I want to make it good in advance because I like to give the people what they want. But I also love to offer modifications because you don't know how you're gonna feel day to day, and you need to have the ability of listening to your body. Speaking of which, if you need to stay right here and speed it up, please feel free to do so, or take it into some regular jacks and let me see some coordination. You're really just giving yourselves a round of applause for starting today's workout. So just clap it up and let us be joyous. I'm opening my chest. As I open my arms, I feel my shoulder blades coming together. I feel my heart rate already getting up. Let me tell you, today will be a sweat competition. Are you in it to win it? Good, because you know I love to keep my Sweat King title. Try to take it from me. Well, we're gonna go from there is into a crawl. I want you to get into a nice gentle squat. No need to rush, get that booty low. Really load your weight onto your heels before crawling forward, getting into a good plank position, and then I'm just gonna lower my hips into an up dog, shoulders away from the ears. Ooh, I need this stretch to my abdominals. I'm squeezing my booty before I lower down gently and then take my hands back. One superhero position. I'm just gonna pulse for a bit, then take those arms to a W before pushing back up. Feel free to push up on those knees if that's what you need, or down dog, right away from the floor, crawl it back, keeping those legs long. I drop my booty into the squat and I'm gonna get 2 rotations here. Rotate, inhale. Exhale back to center, the other direction, inhale. Really turning that torso, trying to get your chest to face side to side. And in the spirit of all the jumps we're gonna have today, I'm gonna do one little jump. If you're not ready for a jump, feel free to just stand up onto those toes and let's get right back into the crawls. So we will find options for those that do not want to jump, or don't want to jump every time. Isn't options the spice of life? Hands go back, flex that back body, arms coming in, down dog. I'm gonna shoot right into it this time. Really push the ground away, shoulders are towards my ears, and then I walk it back. This time, instead of those rotations being in a squat, I want them in reverse lunge. So the leg that goes back is the hand that goes towards the floor. Deep breath. Exhale back to squat. Let's switch out those sides. Deep breath here once again. Show this side just as much love. And then either stand onto the toes twice or 2 jumps with me. 1 and a 2, landing nice and soft, decelerating that motion as you come down. This time, if you'd like to dive into your up dog, getting that chest low, scooping through, shoulders away from the ears here. Again, I'm squeezing my booty, and really opening up my hip flexors and my chest. Easing down low. I'm taking my arms back once again, raising my hands high. I'm gonna pulse just a bit this time for 3, 2, 1. Hands come next to the shoulders, pushing to down dog, walking it back. Let's get into a squat once again. This time those rotations are happening with a forward lunge. So I take a big old step, opposite hand to the ground. Inhale, reaching nice and high, really focusing on the rotation. And now a strong push back to the squat and switching off. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. Exhale, strong push back to the squat. First set of squat jumps, 20 seconds, pushing through, squeezing this booty. The work has begun. If you are not jumping, just like I said before, you can get up onto those toes, land soft, when those heels come down, and drop that booty. 5, 4, 3, 2, and ease it low. A little rest. You can beat up on those quads. You can shake it out, shake it out. You know, I'm all about a good dance break. Enjoy your life. Second set, get low and go. We're breathing through. Now, there's always trade-offs in life. I like to bring my hands up as I sit low to help my chest stay up. But you could always opt for using your arms on the jump, as long as you're gonna have the responsibility of really keeping that chest up nice and tall, like we want it, working that mid-back. Okay, 2 sets of jump out the way. The heart rate will get up on its own. You do not need to focus on that. Trust and believe. We're gonna start off with our first round of exercise. Yes, that was all warm up before. We're gonna get into a nice push-up, lowering easy, hips up high, and try to touch your hand to the opposite toe. Inhale, low, exhale, push the ground away. Now, you're gonna notice in all of our movements today, I am not focusing on moving fast. I am moving nice and controlled, trying to keep my hips in an area where they are really adding to the motion rather than detracting. So my hips are at this nice level with my shoulders. At least that's the goal. I don't have a mirror here, so I just have to believe I'm getting it right. You understand? Believe in yourself. Push that ground away nice and actively. Keep breathing through and keep fighting with me. 10 more seconds in this position. Now, you don't have to be neurotic enough to want to finish even, but I am, so I'm gonna get it in these last couple seconds and rest. Okay, now we're going from there into a superhero position. I don't know where this mat has been, so I'm gonna put my towel down and keep this space safe, okay? You better love yourself. I'm gonna put my nose right into this towel, tap my nose, my fingertips, and my feet down, and then flex my back. Not throw my limbs, flex my back to lift out of this T position. So we started in our warm-up with our hands to the side of the booty. Now this position's a little more difficult. Hands reaching out to the side, nice long arms, and focusing on getting these rear delts nice and active. Squeeze that upper back as those hands get nice and high. Again, I'm not throwing them. I'm not throwing my feet. I am squeezing my booty and hamstrings to make my feet come up nice and gentle. Last one here, I want you to hold up high and give me a nice, gentle pulse. Ooh, I feel it. And I also know that this is one of the easier of the positions we will be doing. So again, as I evolve these movements, if you want to go back to something a little easier that we're doing in the first round, feel free. Rest. Now from here, we're going to get a little explosive, and we're going into a thruster. Now, we're pushing up to a plank. You can walk or jump to a squat position. Drop this booty, open the chest, and right back down. If you're walking it back, feel free, but try to keep it good and continuous. All I do is lift my hands, lift those elbows, and push. Boom, that was my explosive one, and that's what I'll be doing for the rest of this minute-long interval. Ease it down low. Now, if you feel like we have done enough push-ups already, and you don't want push-ups in your second interval, you can always opt for lying your body down gently. But I say, try to take your body down as one plank, which yes, is a push-up, but you know, you work harder, you get more for it. That's just how this life is gonna be, okay? Exhale, pushing through. And some of these movements, you're looking into your future. You may not be there yet, but you will be someday, and that's a beautiful thought. And rest. Now, if you're ready in this standing position, just stand up with me. If you need to towel it off, you're doing a good job. From there, we're gonna go into some prisoner reverse lunges. Hands at the side of the ears, and one reverse lunge at a time. Now, those hands being overhead are going to take away a little bit of your stability. And if you are not ready for that, have those hands down low. I am not mad at you. We are also working these shoulders. Coming off of those thrusters, coming off of those push-ups, and you won't let me put my hands at my side, Raneir. Don't be rude. Don't be disrespectful like that. So what's happening here is we're really having 2 whole minutes of reverse lunges, and things are only gonna get more and more explosive. Now, As I've been saying, I don't need you to take it anywhere that you don't feel good taking it. Take this challenge for what it is, a challenge. I'm just trying to wake your body up today. You understand me? 15 more seconds. I'm also trying to just fill in some dead space. So if I'm just talking a lot and rattling off at the mouth, that's really my way of saying I'm tired and I need to motivate myself as well. On this next reverse lunge, the hands can come down and the lowest option is going down, up, down, and forward. I'll show it one more time. Do it with me. I don't want to break. You can do the lower option first. If you're ready for the harder, we go down and a jump and a down and forward. A down and a jump and a down and forward. So as I was saying earlier, at least in my head, I don't know if I've said it out loud yet, my goal isn't to specifically try to move fast. I have parts of this workout where I'm gonna try to move powerfully, and I know that will get my heart rate up just fine without me stressing about it. We have 20 more seconds of these. Ooh, baby. And yes, we will be seeing advancements on this exercise later in the workout. They are tough. I'm already thinking about them and asking myself, what was I thinking? Okay, who doesn't like a challenge though? So that was the ending of our first round. All 5 of those exercises you were gonna see throughout the rest of this workout. Let's have a little moment to celebrate. You can beat on those quads if that's what you want. You can throw them hips in a circle, okay? We got 15 more seconds in a little dance break. What you gonna do? Huh? You gonna compete? You gonna compete? You better. You better. Down dog push-ups. If you wanna up the ante, one leg in the air on the push-up. So, push it up. The leg that was in the air is the one that gets touched. Lift it. Not only are you activating that glute to lift that leg, but you're loading the weight of your upper body as well, okay? You're just getting more bang for your buck. You can get even more hamstring by bending that knee and pushing that heel towards the sky. And again, that will load your upper body with even more weight to deal with. Less than 20 seconds, moving slow and controlled. If you feel like you've maxed out on the amount of push-ups you can do, you can just do plank to down dog toe touch. It is all good. If you're moving, you're winning. I've said it before, I'll say it again, because I mean it. Last one here. Ooh, and a ooh, and a lie it on down with me. Now from here, I'm putting that towel back, because I'm skincare conscious. And then we're gonna go into a field goal position, lifting those thumbs towards the sky, squeezing that butt, easing down gently. I tap my nose, and I come back up. Easy. Nothing violent about it. Smooth. Now, as you get more warmed up, you could even lie down less. So when I say tap, I mean tap. You don't even want to call it a lie down. I am driving my belly button in as we do this motion. I don't like to leave my back body on its own accord. I like to brace the center, okay? Brace those deeper abdominal muscles, those transverse abdominal muscles. On the next one, stay up and let's pulse it out. Small little pulse. Yes, I'm primarily thinking about my upper body here, but my booty is getting some work done too. 7 seconds, come and get it. Come and get it, come and get it. Finish it strong, body staying long. Rest. From here, we're going right into those thrusters. Again, it is about showing me some power on the push. If you got it, you can walk the feet forward into the squat, or you can jump it. Let's breathe through, exhale, yeah. Hands at field goal, right back down, ease it low, boom, yeah. Field goal, right back down. Now, there's always options, yeah, of how you can slow it down if you are getting tired and get more out of your muscle instead of just going so fast and having to stop. So what I'm doing here I'm slowing down the downward phase of my push-up because I know I'm getting fatigued. Yeah! I'm also starting to grunt a lot because that's how I do when I need to summon the superpowers that live inside of me. Okay, they're there. They're there. Ah! We got 10 seconds, and I'm gonna get at least one more with these thrusters though. Yeah! 3, 2, and come up. So, next up, we're going into a good forward lunge. Remember, 2 minutes in a row, and that starts in 6 seconds. Let's start in prisoner, hands at the sides of the ears or right above, elbows are pressing back. And what changes here, when we get into a forward lunge, we're displacing our weight. Instead of our weight staying right under our body with a reverse lunge, we are pushing forward. So we are stepping forward, so we have to push back. I am burning in my upper body right now. I knew that I hate prisoner squats. I hate whenever I have to keep my hands up. But if I hate it, it must mean it's exposing a weakness that I have, and I wanted some motivation to get through that right now, and I'm gonna get through that motivation with you. Now, if you wanna go into our plyometrics early, you can start what we were doing on the reverse lunges. Down, push, land, and back, okay? In 10 seconds, you get to drop these arms. I'm also going to up the energy of my jump. Now, if you want to stay right here or even not have a jump, just turn it into 2 little split squats, split lunges, feel free. Everybody else, if you want to give me a little high knee, wee, you land it low and back, switching legs. That leg from the back comes forward, wee. And now I'm gonna go into the hardest activity I have planned today. Normally, I'd save it for last, but it only fits into this section right here. So we have to get it. And I'm gonna get a little switch kick in the air. If it is not meant for you, you better know it, okay? I power, ooh. Ooh, I look good, didn't I? Don't lie, don't lie. You better land this off. You better, come on. Yeah! Superhero who? Superhero who? They're gonna call me Class FitSugar Man. Okay, rest. I know you were really happy about the dance break we took last time after those 5 activities, but this time we're gonna take it down low and we're gonna have our knees up and get into some windshield wipers while we breathe. Let's get into these abdominals. Hands out wide and knees side to side. You'll notice that my feet are as high as my knees. I'm controlling that downward phase and I'm just letting my knees ease towards the ground as my opposite arm stays on the ground as well. I want to increase that torque, okay? So as my legs go down to one side, my arm on the other side reaches even further. Make it active. Now, if you want to up the ante, you can give me straight legs side to side. Ooh, that was a big jump. That was a big jump, okay? If you want to only straighten one of the legs, that's an option too. But I've already committed to this high intensity right here. So we just go make it through, okay? Come and get it. Come and get it. Ooh, last moments. I'm inhaling as legs lower, exhaling as they come up. Let's get one more to each side. Still driving that navel in. I say it because it reminds you, it reminds me too. Right from this, we are turning over and getting the last set of these push-ups. I'm making myself do a plyometric push-up with a single leg on the ground because I feel that I could do it. If that's not what you're ready for, stick to 1 push-up at a time or even 2 without a plyo. I get off the ground nice and gently with the landing, tap the toe, that other side. Let's go. Yeah! Okay. They were like, Raneir, if you want to bring the high intensity today, do it, baby. Okay. Give the people what they want. They said they're ready for you. They said, you guys know what to expect from me now, and I can give you this good stuff. Ooh. It flows so well. It feels meant to be together. If you're getting tired, don't give me ugly reps. Just go down a level in what you've been doing. We've got 5 seconds. I'm finishing even. Yeah. I'm touching it. I'm resting. Now, this next superhero position is a full out superhero. This is when a superhero's flying at full speed ahead, arms out in front. If it's too much, bend those elbows a bit, low to high. Tap and lift. Now, I always feel the lats a lot more in this position, so I love it. One thing I focus on sometimes in order to really up the ante of this one is trying to lock out my triceps. Keeps my arms longer, keeps my lats feeling it even more. Ooh, get through it. It's the last set. It's the last set. Raneir doesn't lie. How high can you go? Gently, not throwing it. Last couple, and then we hold up and get our pulse right here. Hold up high, small pulse. Wow. Trying to coordinate with my lower body. 6, 5, getting almost a pulse a second at least. And ease it in. You know what we're gonna do? We're going right onto the thrusters in 10 seconds. We can have a little dance break moment just because it's appropriate. I'm here and I wanted to give you something. 3, 2, okay. Push it, and raise those hands overhead. Now, when it comes to a deep squat, I don't mind where your hips are as long as you feel an element of control. It shouldn't feel like you're just, those hips are just falling on you. Wherever those hips are riding, you should feel like you have an element of control. You can move those hips side to side. You can even, thrust, move it. You know how we do, okay? Ooh, the heart rate came up. I told you, just focus on moving and we'll get some good aerobic capacity to this as well. In addition to that strength training, I'm sure you're feeling. Wow. Less than 10 seconds, let's get it. Finish it strong, finish it strong. Yeah! Breathe through and acknowledge there was no real competition when it came to this sweat contest. I mean, this is mean. This is just rude. I should have given you a fighting chance at least. Okay, next up with the curtsies. Hands up high. I'm gonna take my toe right to the opposite side. My knees are almost in line with each other. Nice little curtsy and over. I like a good curtsy. I just finished watching the last season of RuPaul Drag Race UK. So that, by definition, makes you a better curtsier. That's just science, okay? You watch anything on the BBC or that takes place over there, you just know how to curtsy. Oh, 30 seconds. Oh, I can feel my upper back working through this. And this is why I wanted us to do prisoner squats and lunges today. This is why. Now, you may feel like it's difficult to keep the heel of the forward foot planted, but I want you to focus in on that. And that big toe staying down as well. Learn to use those toes, even though I want you pushing through the heels predominantly. Last moments before we can drop the arms, which is all I'm thinking about right now. I can't wait. Now, arms down. And you can have a little skip side to side, wee. Or pretend there's a little hurdle here. Jump over the hurdle, right? Little hurdle. You're like, Raneir, you said a little hurdle. That doesn't look little. Okay, what'd you say? What'd you say? It's called knee drive. Okay? Did I already show off enough today, or should I show y'all how this equates to a nice kick too? You can just like, hi-ya! You see that? Don't try that at home right away. Ha! Until you really understand it in your brain. Ooh. Try and drive both knees. I push through that forward leg. Drive. Get up in those abdominals. Drive. 15 seconds, come on. Fighting through. And getting low too. Yes, 7 seconds. How bad could it be? I'm singing through this, come on. Last one. And rest. Well done. Let's get on the ground. I'm gonna move this water because we're gonna go around the world with these windshield wipers. So down, I wanna go forward. The lower you keep those legs, the higher the level of difficulty. Once you get it in, you go back the way you came. Here's an example of how I can lower the difficulty. See, I go over like a little hill in the center. All the same while trying to keep that opposite arm down on the ground. I'm gonna go for that low version. It's called role model behavior. You understand how it is. Just breathing through and driving that belly button in too, okay? Stay focused on having intention with your workouts. When it comes to getting strong and having a responsible strength training regimen, it's all about sending your body the right signals and right intentions to just push through. Last one here. Around the world, push it low, bring it up, and time for our finisher. We're getting into some rotating side planks. I am known for this activity. Many people have cursed my name for the amount of time that I have made folks hold this. I stand by it. It is a glorious activity. This is where you want to get the majority of your core training in. It is not with the sit-ups, it is with planks. And when you give good rotating side planks, it's hitting a little bit of everything. So let it marinate in each area. And if you need some assistance, you can take your foot to the back and really push through that heel to thrust the hips up higher and have your moment that way. Notice when I come back to center, I do not collapse. I ease into it and then lift up high. Now, if you're looking to up the ante, you can immediately start to lift that leg and keep it nice and long. This is an abduction movement, your abductors, as your exercise physiology teachers would most likely put it. And that means we're working some glutes. So I know you may be getting a little fatigued, but hearing that we're working the booty probably gave you a little bit more motivation if you're anything like me. Bring it up, lower it down low, and the entire time, focus on pushing your elbow into the ground and focus on the pride and gratitude you should have in yourself for putting yourself through this workout and showing your body some love. I am a big proponent of trickle around loveonomics, okay? The truth of the matter is, if you want to have patience for other people and how aggravating us humans can be, the best place to practice is with yourself. Talk to yourself like you would talk to your best friend, okay? Have patience with yourself. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt. There is a really strong strategy and a weird line of nuance between wanting to be better, setting goals for yourself, but already loving where you're at and understanding that person you are looking forward to being someday, you already are, okay? A diamond isn't a diamond once someone finds it and assigns it value. It was always a diamond, unless you get very scientific and go into how it was a coal, but don't be like that. We're being metaphoric right now, gosh. Anyway, as we get through this and know we have less than a minute left, we can start to up the ante because I'm feeling those obliques and it feels like I have a corset on, and that is when I am at my most powerful, okay? The belly button is in, I am pulsing my foot up high, and I'm finishing with a vengeance. Speaking of love, this is a good time to let you know that I have made many people do this finisher for 5 minutes in a row. I'm not doing that to you today. I'm not. We're gonna get a good 3 minutes and be happy about what we did, okay? So consider that to be compromise, and consider that me showing my body some love too, because I'm tired, can you tell? The sweat competition that I already won, this wet t-shirt contest, yes, I won it, okay? It's dripping. There is not one spot on this t-shirt left dry, And that is the way I like to finish these workouts. I just want to make sure we're past the 3 minutes because I never want to be called a liar on one of my Class FitSugar workouts. So boom, we might be running over a little bit and I'm not mad at it. Let's finish even. Come and get it. Last pulses, pushing that elbow into the ground, coming in gently. Don't collapse on me, don't collapse. No one needs you acting dramatic, that is my job. Ease those knees down and you can push right back into a child's pose and we'll get right in to a nice little cool down. Reaching those arms forward, pushing those hips back. Let's take a good deep breath and sink even deeper into this child pose. Inhale, exhale, sit it back. Whew. Squeeze that butt, and we're gonna take one foot out in front. Now what I wanna do is put this hip in front of this knee and then flex this booty. You flex it and that's gonna open up your hip flexors. Then reach it up overhead and take a nice deep breath here. If this is too much, you can keep both hands on your thigh, pushing your chest open, but I'm gonna reach that same arm. Deep breath. Exhale, we're gonna push back, keep this leg long in front, hands at the side for support. If you're not comfortable sitting on your foot flat, you can curl your toe under. From here, if I need to keep my hands down to feel good with this, I will. Or if I can reach forward for this toe and really get into this hamstring stretch, I'm gonna enjoy it. Do what feels right for you, but be ready, have that gratitude for what you're doing. Inhale. Exhale, use this left leg to pull you forward because we want to be able to have active strength within our passive movements. And let's switch over to the other side, give you a little different angle. Okay, my knee is behind my hips. I'm flexing that glute. I gave it a little slap to make sure it's on. It is. I poke, poke, poke. There it is. Thrust it forward, open my chest towards that ceiling, and reach overhead. Nice, deep, soothing breath here. Just aim that breath to where you feel the tightest. Inhale. Exhale, push it on back, long leg in the front. And I'm just gonna reach for it. You do what feels right for you. This is our last deep breath together. Let's get it. Inhale. Exhale, pull forward. And let's step both feet side to side. And let's have a moment over. Now, I love to practice gratitude just as much as I love to practice strength training. Are we proud of ourselves for the work that we did coming in here today? Shake your head, yes. Shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it. Ooh, and are we gonna stop any negative thoughts from others or even from ourselves? Stop us from spreading the love in this world that it so desperately needs? Shake your head, no. Let it out, get that tension out the neck. All right, from here, slight bend in the knees. Starting with my lower back, I'm gonna creep up one vertebrae at a time, leaving my neck for last, opening my chest to the sky, shoulders away from the ears, little back bend, belly button in, squeeze that butt, and come forward for some glorious shoulder rolls to shake it out. Shake it out and shake it out. I am Coach Raneir Pollard. I look forward to seeing you again on Class FitSugar.